Legend says the tomb sits atop this peak.
Lovely. We can freeze to death while digging for the bones of a madwoman.
Darkness, and the Maker shall guide their hand.
Alrighty-loo, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I hope you enjoyed that glorious intro. It is yours truly, the Muffin King, and here joining me once again for another BioWare experience are the Rose Goku Black or Koi McCloud and the CL Dark Rose or Chi-Chi or Chi-Chi Black or whatever you want to call her.
Just call me CL.
Yeah. So again, we're here back with some Dragon Age. I have gone through a lot with this game, modding and.
So how old is the dragon?
Shut up, Cody.
I mean, the game.
You don't know the struggle. I had to go with this game.
I mean, if the game is called Dragon Age, so what's the dragon's age?
I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing.
I just want to know. It's a legitimate question. What's the dragon's age? I mean,
what's your age?
Well, that depends, because sometimes in continuity, you know, depending, like in dog years.
What they
I've
mean
got a
by
certain-
age, they just mean the age as an era, you know, like the age of Rose Goku Black. Huh? I wasn't asking your actual age. Love the music, by the
Okay.
way. I gotta say, I really do love the music in this game.
I mean, you don't need to get so defensive. It's not like you bummed one of the dragons, did you? I mean, I hope not.
Would you just shut up? Shut up!
I mean,
Shut
no
up!
offense.
Shut up! Anyway.
I mean, no offense if you did sleep with a dragon. I'm not one to kink shame.
I'm gonna ignore him now. Anyway.
I'm sure she was a very lovely dragon.
What?
Would you
Ugh.
like to buy some rocks? Would you like to buy some rocks?
Just shush. Anywho, guys. Of course, his dumb phone gets involved. Anywho, guys, this game is
My
modded.
phone is very opinionated.
Would you
My phone
shut
is like-
up? Anywho, guys, this game is modded, so if there are some conflicting mods, we'll come by when we cross it. I added a few things to make the game more pretty looking. I redid some of the characters. I've added some more story elements to the game as well to bring it out more. So much like Mass Effect, it's gonna look more prettier. I've added some things to really give this a fully fun and new experience for those. And for those of you guys who've never seen Dragon Age or heard of it, well, this will just be a very interesting and exciting experience for you. But without further ado, let's jump into this story. I gotta start a new story so all the mods will work, because if I do an existing load, it'll kind of be crazy.
Let's
So
just hope you fix a new one.
I never put any in here.
Or the nudity that...
I never put any in here. Yeah, I never put none in here. I'm not stupid.
Wait, what's that? Dragon Age Awakening?
That's a DLC. I modded that too. Alright, cutscenes, guys. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I don't think there's any need for harsh language.
And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for its fleeting you have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Canticle of Theranes, 813.
It actually lets you finish it.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, time for our own aficionado backstory. The backstory you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how your character will respond throughout the game, unless you modded it like I did. So, we all agree, so I did a poll, guys, and asked you. I wasn't going to do the dwarf, and I wasn't going to do the circle of magi, because I just didn't want to. So, I asked you guys, of the 3 that I was going to choose, what did you want more? Did you want city elf? Do you want Danish elf, or do you want human noble? I told you, like I said, I have a mod that'll let you keep your mage abilities without being within the circle of magi within this game. So that's modded, so no matter what character I pick, they have mage abilities. So you guys voted overwhelmingly, 91% for human noble, which I agree, it definitely fits the story. It's definitely the most well-told, like has the most well-told background in my opinion. So we will go for human noble. Let's see. I'm a mage. And then let's see, circle of magi.
To answer your question, Stream Boy 44, 21 is not Abridged's girlfriend. Though if anything you could
That would be me.
Yeah.
Human
Though you could argue that 21 is his backup.
Can you guys shut up? Alright, so as you can see, it is modded. Now normally in the vanilla gameplay, Koi, you would only get this because mages are only allowed to be in this. But since I have a mod, I can be now I can be I can do the human noble storyline while still being a mage, and they still won't recognize me out within the circle.
Greetings.
It's actually a very it's been tested. I don't think the guy ever fully went through the story. He said mostly, but it works for the most part. So I should be good for the most part.
What is that on his like? Are those side? Oh, never mind.
It's just a preset, Koi.
Well, no, that guy's face, like earlier, like it looked. I wasn't sure, like not his cheeks, but like his
Oh, the side patches, like the little patch.
Blemishes.
Yeah, it's like hair, a little like hair patches. Let's see, skin complexity. Make him younger looking. I'll probably do something with the skin tone. I want to give him a tattoo. What's that? Actually, I like these ones. Particular sensitivity here. Black. I'll keep it very simple. I have to keep nothing very simple. My character. Again, I added mods for hair, so now these hair mods right here. But these are more for ladies, as you can see. Like this is not in the vanilla game.
Moonlord 6000 asks, when will Goku start to play Skyrim?
I'm already playing Skyrim, but I've already played Skyrim on the channel. As for like, will I bring it back for like a full-fledged gameplay? I have no unearthly idea. But I have already played Skyrim on the channel.
That'd be a long gameplay though.
Yeah, I never any gameplay. Care, so I wanted nice. Okay, I wanted to go something a bit more sort by here. Could go with it's actually similar to maybe because I like the noble braid here. I like the little noble braid there. It looks more noble-ish since I am playing a human noble. But then again, think we'll go with that. Eyes a lot more widened.
Says, hello, Abridged. Hello, Seattle. Hello, Boy.
Hello!
Hello there.
Mouth and cheek. Cheekbones definitely need more depth to them.
Ah, a Sonic Fanatic? Yeah, Sonic Fanatic. Thank you for the 10 bits. I'm never gonna get the day when I used to play this game. One thing I did not know you could do once you get the castle, you can do this glitch where if you have 3 blood vials and you backtrack to the guy you've seen at the start of the game, if you put it on expert mode and spam talk to him, you can level up like crazy to gain the highest level early in the game. I tried it on the 360 version of Dragon Age Origins, so I do not know if it'll work for you on the PC version.
It should. And pretty much anything on the 360 you can do here. I probably won't. You know, I've already.
And if you can't, you can always mod it.
I didn't. I had the console commands, but I'm not going to use them because it's cheating. I don't want to cheat this game. There's only like one time where I have to turn off one of the mods, but I can do it within game, so I don't have to worry about it too much.
Let's see. Big Game Lancer, Koi, tell Rose I have another SMG4 video for him to react to. I don't wanna! You can't make me!
That's what I wanted. Chin height.
Hello, Ross Royal. Golden Bruce.
Alpha Game, it says, hello, CL, Koi, and Goku.
Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Anyone who's seen Mrs. Doubtfire, y'all get that.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Yeah, why is my nose so pointy?
What the fuck?
I'm glad I went to the side. Hold on, let me, width of the nose?
Our new celebrity.
Jane Real McCoy says, hi everyone. Which game has made you laugh the hardest?
That's better. That's much better. Though I need to increase the width of the nostril.
Battleforce says, how about I recommend a video for you to react to, Koi? Remember the last one?
I don't wanna!
Yo, Natalia. Joe's calling us towels, by the way.
When does he doesn't call us towels?
Well, your beard's weird, Joe.
Making sure my nose width isn't too big.
Still a bit of a big nose.
That's better. Bridge depth should be lowered.
Bit better. I mean, it's not Igor size anymore.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
I don't have a beard.
Actually, let me just switch it all together. This one right here is actually really good, actually. I like this one. Okay.
Dream.
I mean, Rose, you could always react to that Family Guy parody Lady T made of you in Abridged again.
Overall, my eyes. I wanted blue, I believe, or red. Blue or red eyes. Let's see.
Well, let's see how both of them look.
I like that. That's nice. I'd say I like this one.
That's scary.
I know. It brings out the color. This is more scary. This is more Sip-like. Hold on. That's more Sip-like.
That's green.
Lux says, looks like that one character from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about the child catcher?
We gotta go with this one. I like these eyes.
Oh, that takes me back. Like,
Hold on,
either of you ever watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yes, I have. It's been a while now.
You know what's funny? I remember everyone always talking about how scary the child catcher was. He was definitely creepy, but I never found him, like, scary.
Let's go with these. These are kind of nice, actually. These are kind of nice. Overall, I think we'll go there. And then, I want it suave, so.
Charmed, I'm sure.
No, I want it, was it violent?
Greetings.
Greetings.
How do you do?
Good, okay. And then, obviously, my name is going to be Abridged. Coastline, that's my last name. The noble family.
ReZF Broly says, hi, Koi. Please react to Broly Slow Jam for Kale featuring ReZF Broly.
Please do not ask for reaction requests during these, guys. What's the point at this point? I know. I said, what's the point of asking for a request during the game?
He wasn't yelling at you, CL. He was yelling at the chat.
I wasn't even yelling.
Just sternly talking to.
Yes. There's no point in asking for reactions during the gameplay. Alright, now then. I think we're all about set here. I like how this is my default outfit, because I guess the mod kind of, since you're being a mage, it kind of gives you that. Alright, here we go. So for a mage, I'm gonna need, but I want my cunning. I'm gonna sweet talk that, just like in Mass Effect, I'm gonna sweet talk the hell out of people. So my cunning, I'm going for cunning. I want to be able to sweet talk the fudge out of people. My persuasive abilities is gonna be on 100.
Talk them into dropping them panties.
Oh, in this game, you thought Mass Effect can get like this. So imagine, I can say this. I think Dragon Age does it better when it comes to like you getting with ladies. Not its romance, but in terms of like you just get with anybody. So we're gonna go with some lightning.
Can you have multiple partners, or is that still not a thing?
Yes, you can. But you got to be careful. There's a way of doing it, because they will notice. Anybody you romance can notice. But if you get a partner that's like, I'm with it, you know, you gotta kind of go with that partner. Like,
well,
hey.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, no cheating, hell no, like, you know.
But then you have partners who's like, hey, I mean, I don't mind if you want another partner or not. So it really depends. Now, as for my abilities, do I want Mana Drain? The caster can create a parasitic bond and casting a spell target absorbing the amount of mana.
And for those of you thinking, oh, Koi wants multiple partners in real life, nah, because I know that's unrealistic. I'd be happy with just one, thank you.
It's not unrealistic. It's just it really depends on the culture you're in. Like I said, Jackie Chan got a couple wives.
Wait, what?
Dude, he's from Hong Kong. You know, polygamy is fine there, right?
I honestly did not know Jackie Chan had multiple wives.
I'm pretty sure he does. Like, the guy's treated like royalty there. Anyway, that's good.
Rubicoin says, are you going for an arcane mage later? A magic user that can use swords?
Yeah.
How about that? I legit did not know.
Look it up. Keep it on.
Oh my god, this chair is so comfy.
Alright, here we go. That was a lot more easier than I remember this to be. So it looks more prettier. You guys may not know, but I can notice the graphical upscale compared to the vanilla version.
By the way, did you hear that the Mass Effect trilogy is going to get a re-release?
Yeah. Here we go. Hopefully the mods...
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your
crap,
troops
he
will
didn't
be
come in
here
right.
shortly. I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay.
I gotta fix that.
Hey, Tim Curry!
This is entirely
I have to fix that.
No.
He came in
The
nude.
appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scratched,
Sir, why are
doesn't
you naked?
That's a
I
mod.
only
That's a
received
mod
a
issue.
call from the king a few days ago
Okay,
myself.
well, for now, let's just
I'll
play.
send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride
I never
tomorrow,
went to
just
the
like
story.
old
I was hoping it would come in.
True.
I can fix this
But we
easily. I
both
just
had
gotta
less
go out and
gray
go back in.
in our hair then.
Sir,
And we
why are
fought
you naked?
Orlesians, not
Everything else looks pretty good though.
monsters.
I just gotta fix that.
Why
At
is
least
nobody
the
else
smell will be
pointing
the
this
same.
out?
I'm
Because
sorry
it's
if
not
I
supposed to
didn't see you
happen.
there. Now, you remember my son.
Dude,
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
All right. So give me a sec, guys. It's just
It would actually be funny if one of the options. Why are you naked?
Okay, so let's hop out for a sec. Okay, so this is a it's a graphical issue, so I gotta kind of.
He's wearing tidy whities.
Tidy whities, hashtag tidy whities. So again, this was a thing that I had to deal with previously.
That'd be great though if one of the options down there just, why are you naked? What?
Let me turn
You're
off
naked.
for a sec.
Why?
So hold on, guys. It'll take just a sec. I just gotta go into my mods. This is what.
Hashtag tidy whities. Lord Blackbeard says, are you going to use any exploits given to you in this playthrough?
Maybe. I can't. I don't want to be. I like to. I kind of
like
want.
how people are making excuses in the chat. Oh, he just got out of the shower. That's all.
He just got out of the shower. It's all right.
He's just that efficient. Like, he showers and then he plans battle strategies. He's just
okay.
like...
It was Ferelden Nobles. So basically, this mod, what I was doing with the Ferelden Noble mod, it was supposed to give them like cool looking outfits, cool looking noble outfits, but sometimes the mods can like, I guess they overlap and conflict, so they'll come in looking like that.
That'd be hilarious though if that was like a secret troll thing they put in one of the mods, and like you knew for a fact because like one of the options is, why are you naked?
Well, Bioware's pretty they're pretty cool with mods when it comes to this stuff. They're actually not that bad as long as it's like within a game. They'll let the mods like cross over to another game, so they're actually pretty okay with it.
He was one of the pillar men? What?
Say what?
Hashtag draws.
Hashtag drew. Let me just look it up how to fix it. Yeah, so they're supposed to have this noble look, and alright, so I have to unzip, override. Obviously, I've already done that. If you're using unique character overhaul, I've created an unzip for that. The wardens noble robes have been retextured. If you're using this mod, will not automatically change for PC. Requirements. I don't even know why it's doing it because it says it should be good, and it has no bug issues. Maybe
Cody's like hashtag holy shit.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Unique. I didn't add the extra to it. This extra, I didn't add the other texture, so you don't have to go hunting for a while. This is extract distance the route for Ferelden pack. The Grade 1 Commander robes. Hereditary, no. So let me. I forgot to add 2 extra mods to it, so the armor would come in. That was
he just becomes infamous as the naked general.
Okay, let's re-add you. So let's uninstall.
Naked. Your brother is riding out with our forces today.
My daughter
delight. At any rate, Pop.
He says, hey,
naked.
CL, I dare you to tell Koi I said
We
he's a
rarely
cotton
have
candy slut.
maker's breath. Honor though that much. Well,
Oh.
Pop. In the
Actually,
meantime.
Jose's a cotton candy slut.
Okay.
Hey!
Okay, so what I'll do is basically I'll exit. I might just X-nade and just put it back in. Like they really don't need to have noble clothes. What I'll probably do is I'll probably just exit it, the game, and just
Alright, Battlemore, how are you?
Because I really don't have time for mods to like mess up, so I'll just go back into the game and I love everybody making excuses. That's great. Yeah, he just camera chat.
He just got out of the shower.
Where's his towel then?
You don't need no towel.
Here's a tail. Okay, so
If you had a bulge that big, you'd want to show it off to your enemies too.
Let me see if it fixes if I do a new game.
I'm not guessing anybody's age.
Greetings.
I'm just doing a quick play to make sure it comes in right.
For generations, your
I'll send my eldest
There
off
we
with
go.
my men. You and I will ride.
Okay, I just gotta redo. I have to
grown
redo
into a
the
fine young man.
story thing, but
Pleased
other than
to
that,
see you
it came in
again,
fine.
lad.
I just deleted that mod, so it comes in with regular posts. Okay, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna bring it back up. Basically, I gotta go through character creation one more time, but pretty much I know what to do now, so. Alright, we're all set. Now. Alright, boom. Boom, so you can see it. Boom, boom. Boom. Alright. Let's go.
God damn, do we have to go through this again?
Yeah, I know what to do now. It's not gonna take me long, actually.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's not gonna take me that long. Skin tone.
Be sure to check the nose.
Oh, well, I'm going with the default nose. That made it look really cool. Okay, so I went with this one. Hairstyle, I changed.
Oh my god, this chair is so comfy.
We get it. Look.
Hold up, what is this? Ricky Black, this is Dragon Age Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that seems like kind of a weird name. Like, why not just call it Dragon Age? Because Origins makes it sound like a prequel.
No, that Origins is the start of a story, like a character's origin.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know where you thought Wait, what?
Well, yeah, like, because I had it in my head that, like, the first game was just called Dragon Age, and then they made a prequel called Dragon Age Origins.
Hmm. It's weird.
I mean, you can kind of understand where I'm coming from, I trust.
A little bit, I guess. I'll give it
All right, now check from the side.
Yep.
Yep, it's still a honker.
Yeah, that was the one I replaced it. I said screw that, I'll just go with the one that looked better. Where is it? Was it this one? No. Yeah, I think it was this one, and I just decreased the width. That was so I wanted to increase the width of it actually.
You know, I know girls like guys with big appendages, but I don't think the nose is one of them.
Yeah,
which is kind of ironic when you think about it, because if a girl sits on your face, the nose is going to be the first thing that, you know.
There we go. See, not too bad. Okay.
Wendy196 says, "Hello, Goku!"
Hello! I'm just fixing my jaw structure, not too fat in the neck. Chin height. Get down. And my eyes.
Oh, Biggie's on the YouTube side.
Hi, hello!
concentration with your face, LOL.
She would love that, wouldn't she? Alright, so we're the same. Okay, so we're good here. And then I just make it. Abridged. Cunning was at max.
You know what? I might sound like a hipster, but someone was like, this game's an old game. I prefer old games, thank you very much. Modern games just rely on pretty graphics. Well, okay, no, that's not fair. There are still pretty good games.
There are some good
like
games, but I prefer older games because a lot of it doesn't fucking. I'm not gonna go there, but most people.
Woke
doesn't
bullshit.
necessarily make the game. Just saying.
Abridged, were you gonna say woke bullshit?
Yeah.
I'm curious how that mindset got into game companies. Like, we need to appeal to the woke culture.
Because of the culture itself, that's how life feels. How do you think everything appeals by how modern day people act. The reason why we got the 90s stuff so bad, because that was how the times were. Everything appeals to how the times are, and we're in the times of woke culture, so they're gonna appeal to it.
Well, aren't people getting sick of woke culture at this point?
They can get sick of it all they want, but that's well, no, not everybody is. Otherwise, they wouldn't be perpetuating it. But that's just how it is now.
Oh, I was just under the impression most people are sick of it.
I'm sure people are sick of it, but nobody's doing really much anything about it.
Okay, but anyways.
Okay.
Back to the game at
my
hand.
Cheekbone height here is good. Okay, we're good. And I went for. Okay.
How do you do?
And we are good. And now for my cunning. Okay. All set. And I checked the guys that came. He has his clothes on this time. I promise you, he has his clothes on this time. Weakness now.
This time, not only does he have none of his clothes, this time not even the underwear's there. Ah!
Flame sword. Ice abilities will come in handy. Okay.
Sir, please put on some
For
pants.
generations,
No,
your family,
this gorgeous snake will be the last thing the
High
enemy sees before they
earning the
die.
loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
You know, maybe I should have made my eyes more like my father's here.
You were adopted.
Well, no, I wasn't.
Let me make my jokes, damn it!
No.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt he'll be receptive, Hal. My fierce boy has his own mind these days, may God bless his heart.
As uniquely talented as his father, I'm sure.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
No, Duncan's mods did come in. He's wearing traditional Grey Warden armor. Well, this is
It
not
is an
the
honor
game,
to be a guest within your hall.
which I'm
dear
really glad that
Uso.
came in.
Your
It took
lordship,
forever to get to come
you
in.
didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Call me time.
In the meantime,
call me Pup one more time.
find
I dare you. I double
tell
dare
him
you.
to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead.
You're not funny, Koi.
Oh.
Upstairs in his chambers, no
But
doubt.
I'm sad.
I might
Some
have to
last
fix the
moments
chin.
with
The
his
chin's a
wife
bit long.
and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
So yeah, this is Duncan. As I said, I really like that mod came in handy. I might have to fix my chin. What do you think? It's a bit on the long side for you?
A tad.
A little bit.
Yeah, it might.
I mean, it's a bit pointy.
Yeah, I probably didn't come in right. Okay, so stop for a sec. One sec, let me fix this chin thing. I should have placed them out where I can like fix the character within the game. But I thought it wouldn't have been needed because like I don't really need to do that because you know I can just do it one time, you know. You realize pup is just a word for son, right? They're using it. Remember that how, though it is kind of weird that he's calling him that as I'm 20 years old at this point. Remember in Last Kingdom, Uchi was called a pup when he was 12, but that means he's young, like, but not fully grown. But I'm 20 at this point. Come on, Dad! I can build my own damn castle. I'm just gonna fix the chin. I'm just gonna redo the chin. I'll make sure it comes in right this time. And I can just skim through the story.
Greetings.
Actually, now I'm gonna make his eyes like just like his dad's. Actually. Glad it gave me the opportunity to see that.
Sorry, then I'm just Dad!
I'm a grown guy! Jeez! Will you... I'll build my own damn castle! Right there. Yeah, that's it. He had his eyes like that.
He tapped out of it for a second to fix his character. Give him a minute.
I don't even need to fix it. Yeah, the chin's good here. What do you guys think?
Oh, they're complaining because the screen's blank.
Yeah, well, yeah, I popped out of it, guys. Don't worry, I popped out of it willingly.
Dad, don't call me a pup in front of company. It's embarrassing.
Ryan Sean says, how long have you been on YouTube, Abridged?
Since its conception, since YouTube's ever been around. So, since I was a kid.
Back in my day.
What's this game about?
How do you
Watch
do?
the gameplay and find out.
Yep. All right.
Nice rhyme.
How is that? How did that rhyme? Oh, never mind.
All right.
I was about to say.
It took me a second to realize it.
All right, I'm all finished. Sorry about that.
Dark Solo Dark Messiah says, hello, I'm new.
Well, what? Hello and welcome. Hello. I don't know how.
For generations,
Okay.
I see he's
They're
grown
asking
into a
if the game
fine
is
young
free on
man.
PS4.
My daughter Delilah
it's not even on
asked
PS4.
after you. Perhaps
far
I
as,
should bring
far
her
as I
next
know.
time. As you get older, those years...
No, not Origin, as far as I know. Inquisition is. Origin and 2, that's PS3. Or it's 360.
I know one of them is.
Tart.
As uniquely talented as his father, I'm sure.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason.
So I made a
While
few
your brother
adjustments,
and
as I
I are
said.
both away,
I
I'm
made his
leaving
eyes
you in
more
charge of
similar
the
to his
castle.
to our father's. Let's see. And why can I go to battle with you in progress?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
I love that. If you don't send me, I'll kill you. That's not fair. I want to fight. Well, do what you think is best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes?
But Dad!
There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
The way he did that.
it is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Koosland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not.
I love they got Tim Curtis.
But a
He
guest of
plays this role
stature
very well.
demands certain protocol.
You know, I don't
I
say
am
this often because it's a
at a
cliche, but I am
disadvantage.
almost certain Tim
We
Curry could
rarely
read a
have the
phone
pleasure of
book and it
seeing
would be
one in person.
entertaining.
That's true.
I'm
Pup,
sure it could.
Brother
He
Aldous
has that
taught you who the
voice
Grey
and that
Wardens are,
personality.
I hope.
Somebody asked if this was on Xbox. I don't
Yes.
know if it is. Is it?
Mm-hmm. 360?
360, I imagine.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react.
Okay.
Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about. I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
The right of conscription would allow him
Pup,
to actually force it.
Can you ensure that Duncan's
in
requests are
wartime.
seen to while I'm gone?
That's the whole point of the right. If you're as a Great Warden, you can pretty much call anyone to battle as an agreement with every nation, no matter what. They'd have no choice.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
All right, fine, Fergus. Well, where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Fine, all right, Father. All right, now we
Oh,
can finally get
and
started.
this time, please knock before going into Fergus's room. You don't want to walk in on them again.
Hey, it was that one time, and I didn't know. I was just looking for my magic book.
That still doesn't excuse the
Yes?
fact that you asked if you could get involved.
I never asked that.
That's not what Fergus's wife said.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress
And
has
as
been
I
slow, but it's
wanted,
nothing you need
Can
worrying
you shut up
about.
while I'm trying to listen?
Okay, jeez.
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations. I'm sure that was years ago. People change. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature. I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return. We fought together under King Merrick when he drove the Orlesians out of Verona. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
So you knew King Merrick?
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
You don't think much of King Kalen?
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship, as per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion. I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
I'm totally not going to turn out to be a villain.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself.
I gotta say, I'm really glad I got the traditional Grey Warden outfit.
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
Big Game Lancer says, anyone who's played Inquisition before, do I buy Game of the Year or go deluxe?
Do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter.
As do I. Until then.
Alright, well, let's go explore our castle. As I am Nova. Look at that. Nice, you know, guards there. I'm surprised my current guards
No, Brett, stand by the guard. Alright. No, not that one. The one with the sword in the ground or whatever.
Well, those are statues.
Oh, damn it.
How did you not know, dude? They're literally on the wall. Like, come on now.
No, hold on.
Good evening, my lord.
Okay, I just thought they were like...
Good evening, my lord.
Hello.
I was gonna make a joke like, yeah, look at these guys. They're always at the ready. Meanwhile, they're like sleeping.
Oh, I got my... Okay, so I have my Dragon Blood armor, that's another mod. It's like the one you saw in the I think trailer. And that's my traditional. This is my traditional. I am a warrior. I want to be a battle mage, so very like warlike. So I'm gonna keep that. Alright, we're all set. There's my dad when he was younger. That's right, riding into battle. Alright, so I gotta go find Fergus and his wife, my brother. Alright. Again, I have to get used to using a
Alright.
controller. Okay, so let's go find them.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
What is he doing again? I told Rex to stop getting into the damn kitchen. Did the dog get into the water again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
I guess I should go collect them.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Alright, to the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Fair enough. Let me save quick. Always important to save, just in case anything goes wrong. Alright, so this is my first companion. Alright, Sir Gilmore. Okay, so we have to go settle some things.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year.
My mother?
The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I
believe so.
understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my son, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction.
Perhaps we need a new cook. I'm pretty sure they'll find it out.
Don't give Mother a headache. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And you, Dyron.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
See, this is where Gur would go, man, fuck elves! Just hear it.
Who cares what her thinks?
I mean, come on, Gur's entitled to his own opinions.
Gur's not here, though, so I don't care for it.
Is this just because he likes Last of Us 2?
No, I just don't care. Why even bring it up? Because I don't care.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the
Iona isn't bad, it's just I haven't found my perfect girl. Which
Good
is
evening, your
interesting.
lordship. Sir Gilmore.
Would they allow me to be with a city elf? Because as you know, she's a city elf. I actually have no problem with city elves. Danish elves... Basically, Danish elves are no different from humans. Really, pretty much every race. Like, any herded party will see you differently, which I understand. It's just, you're not acting that much different from the people who did wrong to you. Which is my always issue with the Danish elf. Not that I don't understand their anger toward... I get it. But it's just like you're not acting that much different than humans themselves. There's like... That's why I always take the neutral path, whatever race I am. I pretty much treat everybody who treats me with respect. I give them the same respect back. Alright. Rex! Where you at, Rex? Gilmore? We're gonna have a problem here.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Let's go get him. While none gets more angry at us. Rex, where are you?
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Oh boy. I love his little tail.
He looks so happy!
Well, yeah, Bombari only listens to their masters. Oh, what a smart boy you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
He's such a happy puppy, though.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Oh, here's my boy Rex. I'm sure Koi got that. Alright.
I would hope Steel would get it too.
I got it too. As soon as you said Rex.
I can play as Rex out also. So I love. That's why I really wish they would have put into Mass Effect is that you can play as the characters. I could be Sarah Gilmore, I could be Rex, I could be myself. So, really cool.
Are those rats?
Yep. That's what he saw. Die, rats! Hoit! See? Rex was doing a good job. He was getting these rats. They want the cheese!
It's sad because Chloe doesn't get that
It's like the
reference.
start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
See? He's a good boy. And those were very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
My boy Rex, like I said, he was just handling business. Y'all should be thanking him, not acting all mean towards my boy Rex. He did his stuff. Look at all these rats! And they're big rats, by the way. They're not just little ones, they're big.
That's like New York City style rats.
Oh god, why do I
they're
get the
bigger
feeling
than my look, they're bigger than my legs.
Why do I get the feeling that chef is going to use them and cook the rat?
Please don't. I mean, you can eat rats. I mean, you can.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from the rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
My faithful warhound made sure it was safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
He's like, I'm gonna try anyway.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Lovely dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
I say you can't resist the Care Bear stare. As I said, my boy Rex is a good boy. He's a good dog.
Better be nice to the chef though, because she might just cook and feed you those rats.
Yeah, I don't. Well, she's also my nanny, so I know how hard I've been. She helped raise me, so I gotta say my history. I mean, boy, can you imagine just living as a noble though? What would you do it all the time? I mean, obviously you're gonna have you're gonna be well educated and have a lot of opportunities, but man, this place is huge.
How do you get high off eating hot chips? I don't think it works like that.
I'm not even going to.
Good evening, my lord.
I don't. No.
How?
Let's see here.
Admittedly, that is kind of a weird first fight for the game.
Dragon Age! A fantasy story! Dragons and monsters for the ages! Your first fight? Rats.
Kind of want to explore before I go into the mission, so let's look around a little bit. Okay, there's my mom and dad. Okay, so there's my brother. Target, he's in there, so at least I know where he's at now. He's coming back. Let's look around. And there it is. Hey, Mom!
So, you managed to solve Nan's dog issues? I'll take that as a yes. Good work, darling. Now you should say goodbye to Fergus before he leaves, don't you think?
Well, did you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Yeah, father wouldn't allow it.
Nor I. And I do realize you didn't answer my question. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Why can't I go with Father and Fergus? Big boy.
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
Big man!
I understand.
Trust me. You'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
Big me!
That was scary how in sync we were.
I know.
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority. Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long.
Maniacal Make Pro just donated $4.99 to Super Chat saying sup, Goku.
Sup?
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
Me too, Mom.
Go do
Oh,
what you
jeez,
must,
Rookie
then.
Black in the Twitch chat.
I will see
You
you
know, those
soon.
rats would be very good for protein if needed.
They actually are pretty good protein, if needed. If needed, though. They're not needed. Alright, let's go. Rendezvous with our brother. Yo, Fergus, where you at? Wait, I thought I was the eldest. Or is my brother the oldest? Because I'm only 20. But is he...
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off.
Yeah, I guess I
now
am the
dry
younger
your
brother.
eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside, bro? I mean, is this like a moment here? I don't...
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Well, I bring a message from Father. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead. So little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
And make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I ain't say
I'll miss
nothing!
you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
I'm sure she can handle herself as always.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
But fun! I gotta do everything.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Spread, whatever that is. Your spread shirts isn't working.
I told you guys, don't go to spread shirts. It does not work. Go to Stream Elements. If you want to buy any type of Milf and Wolf merch, guys, I'll be sure to get rid of that altogether, but do not go to it, guys. I tested it out. Spread shirts doesn't work. Go to the Stream Elements one. That one works. Alright.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Uncle?
That's very true.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
I like how me and him have the same
Dragons
eyes.
are terrible creatures, Oren.
No, I didn't have an affair.
Yeah,
Coy.
I want to see one.
If I coy, I can sense him thinking it.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Are
You were
going to
thinking
teach
it.
me to use a sword,
Did I
Uncle?
say anything?
You were
I didn't
thinking
say
it.
anything.
You were thinking it.
I didn't say
Fire
anything.
Bunny. Oh,
Hey, Dark Sword Gaming.
Fear my sword of truthiness.
Truth in this.
We're teaching him about honesty.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
I didn't say anything.
Did you see anything interesting, boy? No? Alright. Well, let's just go off then.
How dare you pooping?
The hell, I was just sleeping. What's wrong, boys? Something out there?
My lord, help me! The castle is under attack!
Well, he did.
I kind of need to get dressed real quick. Crap! Damn it! Hey! You messing with a mage, you know. And I'm a bar dog! Kirkpatrick! Out of here! Hoy! Give me your energy.
Christ, it's your first night on the job!
I haven't. Where my clothes at? I gotta find my clothes and get dressed.
Sparkly thingy.
Okay. Well, no, it's in there. I gotta get this real quick. Alright, my clothes.
Thanks, though. This is your first night on the job.
I know. Take all. Okay, so let's get dressed. Oh, my lord. Boots.
Brian Shaw says, what kind of games do you play?
What's this? This is what I play. This is my forte. Okay, so this increases my magic, and this increases my focus. Belts there.
He plays other things too, don't let him fool you.
You'll have to find out by watching my channel and going through my archives.
Wait, you had 2 swords on your back, not just 1.
Oh, that's true. Where's my other one? Another dagger. There you go. Thanks for that. Weird. Alright, so we're under attack. That's for sure. Great. Hoit! 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 Hiya! Look at me. Me and my dog putting in work.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Fine, but what the heck is going on?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose?
I knew we couldn't trust him, Curry!
I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Alright. I love that you can have your mother as a companion.
Your mom's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Hey! You talking about my mama? Are you talking about my mama?
There's some things here, darling.
All
Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Okay. Should I switch to longsword or keep my 2 short swords? I'm more of a longsword user, but I'll keep.
It depends on how you want to play.
Well, I'm a mage. As I said, I'm a mage, so I really don't need anything. But ow, that hurt.
hitting with her bare fist.
As you see, the gameplay is faster because I upped how fast the gameplay is. It wouldn't have been like this in the original, as my attacks are much faster. I wanted to make it similar to Dragon Age 2, where now...
No, I was set, like, your mom needs a weapon.
Oh yeah, I should give her one. I thought I placed them in there. Let's go. Another. Let's give her the longsword. Alright, I guess we'll give her a dagger. Or is she a bow user? I can't remember what type.
Rookie Black says you could have gotten her a bow. She is great with that.
Yeah, that's why I thought. I thought she was a bow user. Yeah, we'll let her. Do I have arrows for her though? That's the question. It won't matter if I don't have arrows for her to use. All right, we'll get her some arrows. We'll let her go with the longsword first, or dagger first, and then we'll get some bows.
Well, actually, I just thought of something. Try to put the longsword in the other slot, the opposite slot. I'm wondering if it...
Well, it's a big sword. It's kind of... Plus, you have to have a plus 18 strength to hold it, but she doesn't have that. We're not that strong right now, so we're not able to carry it.
Okay, well, anyways, let's go find Tim Curry.
Well, we gotta find our father and our brother first. Fuck him at this point.
Well, I imagine Tim Curry's with them.
Perhaps. You'll just attack Bassett right here? My house? Not in my house!
All right.
Treated you with respect.
Huh.
I was only joking about Tim Curry being the...
Housemen must be everywhere.
Alright, let's see. Alright, what should we do?
The front gates. That's where your father must be. Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusan line dies here. If Housemen are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
Alright, let's go then.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lord! Here they come!
Persuasion! Get back here! Hoy! 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 Get out of here!
According to Rookie Black, you don't really need arrows. They are automatic. Elemental arrows are another story.
I see. Alright, well, I'll switch her then. Hiya!
For Tim Curry!
That's what's gonna happen to Tim when I'm done with him. Lord Hal, your men will fall at my feet. Yeah, look, got my rallying my boys. What y'all want this work? Feel the major power.
Tim Curry!
Okay. Got the crap. I'm gonna switch mom to bow user. Alright, let's switch her to the bow. Longbow should be good for her. Alright, she's good. Oh, so we
For Tim Curry!
Steal every piece!
Well, people's like, Goku, let's be real. You wish that wasn't your mama.
No, I don't. You guys are sick. I love how you guys... I haven't made one suggestion of that. You guys just believe that. Just disgusting. You guys are more disgusting.
That's all we know. They're your viewers.
No, they're yours, Koi, because the majority comes from you. So they're your viewers, actually. Hey, get off my faithful servants! You alright?
Be good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me level up. Okay, let me get my cunning up on the 100. Willpower will be pretty darn good. My strength. I'm a mage, so I want my actually, no. Dump it all in. Would be a like this. Death magic. It's a fire. Might have to give him a little bit of blazing.
I swear, the only time I've ever seen Tim Curry play a good guy was Sally's dad from the Sonic Sat AM show.
All right.
To be fair, he does fit the role of the villain very well.
I know, he's got the voice and stuff, and even the laugh, I know. And plus, I'm well aware how fun it is to play the villain.
I swear it.
Hal is actually a pretty good villain in here, actually. He's like, he's kind of almost similar to Saren in Mass Effect, but just more of a devious nature, where Saren is more at the forefront. Hal's more of a second in command conspirator, like a second in command conspirator. Hold up, get off our soldiers, hold up! Let's go, boys! Defend the castle! We must protect this house! Hold on, y'all ain't finna be smacking my boys like that. Oh, they got their mages? Hold on, let's pick up this mage! Yeah! That's what a leader does, he rallies his troops! Look, yeah,
Turns
look.
out these guys aren't even actually like official soldiers, they're just a bunch of Tim Curry fans.
Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Did they get through?
We are alive. What of you? Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
The majority of our armor's gone. Crap. We need to find Father.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sakomo. Maker watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
Alright, so...
Going.
They're barring the doors, good, so they can get in.
Where's the turret? Does he live?
So down from the kitchen. Gotta get some down in the kitchen. Crap. You know what? I'm about to bring the heat. Burn!
You just burned your...
Oh crap, friendly fire. Friendly fire, sorry! I thought I turned off friendly fire in this game! That wasn't my fault! I guess it's for... well, he's not a companion, so it doesn't affect him. My bad, he's not an actual companion. He's just an add-on.
Burned one of your soldiers!
I wasn't trying to! He got in the way!
Exactly, warn him!
Back off! Nani! Back off! Okay, we saved the elves that were in here, so they got out.
That poor soldier was trying to do his duty, and you burned him alive.
It wasn't self-defense.
Of course, like, wow, you beat him.
Was he naked? Oh, never mind. They were okay. It was just a glitch. You alright there, sir? Okay. Follow me.
We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
Okay, we're letting all the servants out.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just thought of something. Turns out the kitchen lady's in on this because she's just had it with the dog.
But the dog helped her, and she fed it.
That dog has hounded me for the last time! Mutiny!
You helped raise me, lady!
You're just like, I think this is a bit of an overreaction!
Just a little bit! Point! Yeah. Blood. Good.
And I'm off.
Okay. Alright, we're doing good. Okay.
Yes.
Hello?
Let's see, you can level up in this, can't you?
I already did.
Oh.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened. If he lives, yes.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My youngest son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We will inform the king, and he will punish Hal. I am sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, bub. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm just so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
You run back. Wait, I need to get your equipment.
Why do I feel like he was gonna say something? I kind of knew he.
Because it's coy.
It's coy. To be fair, I was thinking the
We
same
will be
thing, but
traveling
I
south
just wanted to let the
to
go.
the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Kokari
But I wanted to let the story play out.
The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to
Okay,
prevent
we're
the
going to
Marvels from
Ostagar.
invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very well assured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens very highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Alistair's basically my Garrus of this group. Just more of a funny character. Alright, the famous Ostagar. The place I modded the most. And for all you Dragon Age fans who actually played the game, I put some little Easter eggs in here for you guys to note.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. The mages must not be interrupted.
Well, I'm a
Their
mage.
spirits are
Of course, they're not going to recognize me as one.
Is it? As a mage, you would know more of such matters than I do.
Oh God, they know! They
Regardless,
know!
They are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
That's weird they don't recognize me as a mage from the Circle of Magi, because remember, in this game, the only way to be a mage is to be in the Circle of Magi. That's weird. But then again, it might be a mod where they recognize me, but since I'm a warden, they'll be fine. There's Ween. I modded her to look a little bit younger, and her hair.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wyn, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
King Hanley seems to think the battle's going well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced the Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so.
Basically purgatory?
At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
And what is the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is it true, though?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Yeah, I'm noticing, like, her brow and stuff still looks like...
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But
I'm noticing that, though, too, see all the weird thing with her lip, right?
Death is no failure, my friend.
I'll leave it for now. I might change it as time goes by. Like I said, it's not my design. It's a mod design. I did it because it makes her look younger, and I like the hair. There was other versions of her.
That evil has been held at bay by
Now then, for my Dragon Age 2 guys, my Dragon Age 2 fans. Let's see if you can recognize this lovely character right here.
I joined the wardens. They're warriors.
Maybe.
They respect strength, determination. They have no family ties.
You might struggle with the obedience to authority part.
Got you. They can have their burden.
You might recognize this lovely hunk of man right here. This is Hawk, my next main character in Dragon Age 2. And remember, that story starts out at this battle. And he's going to be my next main character for Dragon Age 2, so that's going to be great. Because I want, for continuity reasons, I put him and everybody, and all the companions, or the main companions that were involved in this fight here, for continuity era.
Continuity! Boom.
So yeah, he is a mod. I believe I have Aveline as well. She's around here as well.
Getting reports of things we've never even
Luckily, their voice actors are in the game, so I can just put a coding over them, and yeah. I thought that was really cool that most of the voice actors from this game that gets to be the future protagonist in the next game are here. There's Aveline. Now, I couldn't get her hair just right. It was supposed to be brown. It's brown in the in Dragon Age 2, but I said screw it. I like the blonde hair.
So,
I'll be right
Any
back.
last
I'm gonna get
wishes
some
I can
food.
help fulfill before you head into battle? What? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
If you don't shut your mouth, I'm gonna slam your head against something.
Oh, well.
That is totally Aveline.
Be right back.
That is an Aveline attitude. That's why I love having. I'm glad that's a little continuity thing there. I can't wait to mess with her in Dragon Age 2.
In the name of Andraste, I
There
bless
and there's
you today.
Bethany.
May you
Our,
find favor
Hawk's
in the
sister.
Maker's eyes. So let it be.
She looks really good, actually. She looks nice. So there you go, some Easter eggs for you. Alright, let's talk to Dev.
Well, you're not what
Hey,
I
look,
thought
he's
you'd
not
be.
nude this time! And who are you, sir?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright. Let's find Sir Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Abridged. Nice to meet
Sir
you.
Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman. Yes, I apologize. I have always found magic unnerving.
I was not a soldier, but my father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman?
This is such a charming feature, too.
I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I was curious about the journey.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay. Like we're all getting ready for battle.
My sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider
You there, Elf. What's your name? It's Pick, sir. Don't go turn Logan at the war party.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Terran Logain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the upcoming battle.
That's how the Terran feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Terran called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Queen?
She's the Terran's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
Took that from Commander Shepard. I should go. I should go.
We did say that, didn't we? I'm kind of sad your main character doesn't talk.
Well, this is more Dungeons and Dragons like, so it's more role playing involved. Now let me find. Of course, in Dragon Age 2 they fixed this. Hawk, as you saw, Hawk can talk in Dragon Age 2, so they fixed this. But they wanted you to be more immersed in the game, so they wanted you to do talking. Of course, my boy Hawk here, he does the talking because he has that personality.
Right. Can't be that big of a job. Saving the world.
Okay. I love Hawk. Great.
The all before me is dark. My faith sustains me. I shall not
I am
fear
back.
10,000 men should they set
We're just
themselves
getting to know
against me.
people. Talking to people. We're gonna go catch up to my boy Alistair. One of the more funnier characters. Let's see. Armor, rough armor. It seems more fitting. There we are. I should increase my strength at some point too. I could have gotten my own armor in here, but I didn't want. I wanted to earn it. Alright, let's go find Alistair. Alistair Black. Is there no gameplay? Yeah.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is the Tairn inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I'd like an audience with the Tairn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Yes, I've heard that.
Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat.
And to be
here.
fair, we used to ride
You look
Griffins back in the
familiar.
day.
Have I seen you at the Lands meet?
We can't even ride Griffins no more.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
King Maric. Let's look at that codex, because King Maric does play a...
Can I mention something? That dog's awfully rude. Interfere with the conversation every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I actually could get rid of that, or like people don't interfere, but I was like, nah, keep it in.
It's funny.
It's funny. Okay, so magic. Bolster my magic.
That was Rex barking, was it?
No, we have other Mabari are here too.
Rex was having a conversation with another dog.
Try to get some doggy. Some doggy. That's Arcanum bolts. Little lightning whenever wouldn't hurt anybody. Alright, let's go talk to Alistair. My boy Alistair.
If I got a dog, what kind would I get? I want a pug. That's what I want.
Here we go. I love Alice. I love the armor.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, bud.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Kinda. Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Like I said, I also added in lost dialogue. They cut out a lot of dialogue from the like original making. So I added that dialogue back in to help fit everything. But we also put it in proper order. How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Yeah, this is mod. This is the this is the Ferelden Grey Ward. Like, this is the traditional Grey Warden armor. And the original, it was not that good. Like, what he's wearing, as I was like, my man is looking good. I'm glad I put that mod in. He looks so good with him. Pleased to meet you. Name's Abridged.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
So, that Argon I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Yeesh. That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Well, alright then. Looking forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Let's go! My boy Alistair's here with that sweet armor. I'm so glad I gave you an update, buddy. Okay. I like by clicking. I can handle that.
No, I'm not streaming later now.
Alright. I can use tactics here to help design their custom. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Kenyon goes, also, you know your dog is fed up with you when you go to pet him, and he puts his paw on your arm and proceeds to practically push you out of your bed.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is my tactics book to help me fight better. Okay, so... I'm not really much of a healer. I'm a damager. My behavior will be aggressive. Oh, be aggressive.
Alistair,
be
yeah?
Aggressive. Let's go. By the way.
Yes?
Tell me a little about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud
I have to make sure I don't
Grey
harden his loyalty
The Grand
to me,
Cleric
too.
wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
Basically, this game has very multi-layered endings. So I have to be very careful on how I go about this. I know the ending I want to get, so I have to make sure I get his loyalty, but I don't harden him. If you harden him, he makes decisions that would go against what I want. So I have to make sure he's unhardened. You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
You didn't want to join the chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the chantry.
Alright. You really don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
Alright, I won't ask anything else.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Alright. I hope Morrigan comes in nice in this game. I can't wait to see her. I gave her voice actress's actual hair. Because I thought it looks great on her. So I hope she didn't come in like bald or anything. Oh god.
Yes?
Oh, my bad. I was trying to talk to him.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Move you over here.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle.
I guess I can't talk to him because I already have Rex, so I don't need to talk to him.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Alright, find the archives, 3 vials of blood. Gotcha.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, full party. Let's go. I would have put the mod that will let Rex in, but it kind of can get a little ridiculous at some point in the game, so I just didn't put it in.
Hail! I'm told you all have business in the wilds.
He could still be my party member. He would just be a 5th for a mod.
Out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Alright, force time. Time to go where no man has lived before. I'm gonna die. I don't know, but I'm skilled. Well, I got a full party, so we're good. Alright, gentlemen. I love how I'm leading, but Alistair's supposed to be leading. Wolves! Push! Ow. Feel every piece. Lightning! Good. Fighting wolves at the moment. Get them, boys. More faster-paced combat actually does help. As I said, it's one thing I really like about 2 that I tried to implement here is the faster combat.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming danger is a part of the test. You forget, I have magic at my command, so we'll be fine.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Yeah, we can sense them. We know when they're coming, so it's not like they're gonna...
Does the bridge want a dog? And also, how is Koi doing today?
Koi's doing fine. Koi's just kind of chilling.
Doing well.
Does the bridge want a dog?
I've already had a dog, so now...
You did?
Yep. It's dead now. Anyway,
Well,
moving on. Darkspawn. Alistair, you said you'd warn us! Great.
Look out, there's the Darkspawn there, I warned you.
Carpentry! Oh god, they're big. Gotta move on!
Michael asked if you would play Dragon Age 2 on the other.
Yeah, I will. I actually like Dragon Age 2. Aside from its stupid short like world, I do enjoy the story itself. That's the one thing BioWare that's the one thing EA didn't screw up for BioWare was the story. I just didn't like that that the map is so damn short compared to this game. This game has a big map. Dragon Age 2, really short map. It's like you go around in circles everywhere you went. It's like, for this game, you have a really big map. I like how the wolves are attacking the Darkspawn as well. Damn, Alistair! Man, just putting me in work. Let's not attack. Let's just watch.
Careful.
Guys, let's just watch. Nope. Oh. Ah! Mini spawn! Take him out, boys! Guys, this isn't part of the plan! Guys! I mean, gang double team on this. Damn, Alistair! God damn! I can see why for a junior, you putting in that work. Last will and testament. This is a new request. Let me check my journal book. Codex. Creature. History is what I want to look at. Dogs for relevant. King. Okay, so it is difficult to separate the man from the myth. The last surviving bloodline of the Kalan, I hope I said that right. King Kalan, sorry. The last blood of King Kalan. The Silver Knight Merrick drove the Orlesians' forces from Ferelden borders, reclaimed the throne, and freed our people from foreign enemy tyranny. All true and larger than life. He was born in hiding in the near Cathedral Crossing to the rebellion Queen Menorah, and grew up in the rebellion camps. An outlaw in his own country, when the rebel queen died, Merrick inherited her homeless nobles, malcontents, and displaced freeholders, and with the aid of his friend Logain MacTyr, built them into an army. After the proverbial battle at the River Dane, Merrick took the throne. He married Roman, the daughter of Windor Gorin, Jarl of Redcliffe, and began a long, slow process of rebuilding everything Ortals had demolished during the 70 years of occupation. That is a legend. So I imagine he must have lived for like... I wonder how long he lived for that long.
I'm ready.
You said you're from Redcliffe.
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highover, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there?
My father was a lord of that town.
My Lord Cousland. I'm honored. I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highover that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highover, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
And how did you find the Grey Wardens? Or how did the Grey Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter. Indeed.
Maybe you should have stayed with your wife? I don't know. We got,
and dealt with changing diapers. Fuck that shit.
I'm just saying, it's not easy being a Grey Warden. That's like, you have to abandon everything. That's my whole point. It's like... This isn't just something you can give up. Like, they'll kill you if you're not up to the task.
And I'm off.
Alright. So, how much vials of blood? We got one, I think. We need 3 vials of blood. There's 2. 1 more vials of blood, please. More vials of blood.
1, 2, 3 vials of blood.
Yes, yes,
What
boy.
do you know? What Darkspawn about?
Oh great. Where'd you come from? Attack! Damn, Alistair!
You yelled attack while you were slowly backing away.
I didn't need to. Alistair just said, chop, chop, chop. I didn't do a damn thing. Oh boy, Alistair putting in that work. Whoa. So this is what happens when you subscribe to Koi.
What?
He can go back and watch. Don't say anything, Ciel. Let him go back and watch in the reruns. And then he'll say, "You son of a bitch!"
No, I'm pretty sure it was insulting. Like,
yeah, you can watch this in the rerun, and then you can insult me later.
Reminds me of the King Grims. When you find out what it is, you'll be super offended.
He will.
He called me a pulling Nigbion!
Garbage! We got a no friendly fire. I was testing that out, see if that worked. Alright.
Only set that one innocent soldier on fire.
He wasn't an ally! He was an ally, but he wasn't an ally. He wasn't in the party. See?
He was serving.
He wasn't cool enough. He wasn't cool enough.
Him.
Hey, he wasn't cool enough. Alistair's cool enough to not be mad. Whoa. Hello. Excuse me. Feel the power.
Oh, it's like the time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons.
Let's go. Let's go, boys. Feel this. Freeze. Oh, while he was frozen.
He was frozen today.
Now he's dead. Boys, we did our duty. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Okay, so now we have to find these documents. The documents. Okay, so. Then please let her hair come in nicely. I don't want to step out of... Matter of fact, just in case that mod doesn't come in right, because I don't know, because you never know with these things. Save here. Alright. Ow, wolf bones. You know what I don't like with this HD quality upscaling? The spiders look even scarier.
Wait, why are you gonna tell me that?
They look even. They do not look good. I can tell you that right now. They don't look. They look creepier.
Why are you guys telling me these things?
Because it's gonna be a while before we fight them. It's not gonna be in this gameplay, so you got nothing to worry about right now. But
Still though.
down the road, it's even creepier than Skyrim. The Skyrim spiders, because they make sounds.
I never prepared myself for that.
Well, now you know. At least in Skyrim, like they didn't make noises that much.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
I just thought it might be useful.
It probably is. You want to be careful picking flowers around the wilds, mind you. They're as like to spit poison in your face as not. The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Well, I got it. I couldn't talk to them, but they wouldn't let me talk to them.
Might want to think about it is all, Mr. Skywalker. I'm just not gonna acknowledge it. Every time you say that, I'm not gonna acknowledge it. It's just not worth my time. Okay, so yeah. Did anybody pick a lot? Oh yeah, I have a mod to bash it open. Neat. It's called Lock Bash. In the actual game, you couldn't turn it, but I can actually. Where was that when I was at the castle? I must not have had my armor on. But yeah, Lock Bash is great. It's a great mod. I highly recommend it. Like, I don't need to have like, you know, to be a locksmith. I could just bash it open. Kool-Aid man it.
You were saying?
Bash through. I said Kool-Aid man it. You know, pff, oh gotcha. Yeah.
Gotcha. Ow! What the dick? Get him, Alistair! Rip his head off!
He's running.
You better run! No, keep that same energy. No, keep that same energy. You was attacking my boys, huh? No, don't you run! Get back here! Freeze! Slash attack! Slashy slash! That's what we do, y'all.
Now I'm all light-headed.
We're good. You know, we're solid. Ooh, shady little boots. That's a kind of handy. Alright, here we go. We're almost there. Let's us gorge on. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you for the autosave. Back when they were. This is when this came out, this is when they were starting to implement that more. I don't know if this is the first game to do it or not, but this is
really technically autosaves have been a thing since so far back as like Nintendo 64.
I've never had that, especially for Nintendo.
Yeah, no, I remember a couple games.
Which game are you talking about? Like, give me an example. I need an example.
Let me think.
Mario Party Shark, you didn't have it.
Huh?
Because last time I checked, you had to have like a memory card in there. Because most of the games you got came with a memory card installed. Oh, found it. Okay. Just got some coming up. Please do not show boobs, mod. Oh, it worked.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey. What say you? Scavenger or intruder?
Okay, so for most of you guys, I removed Morrigan's necklace because honestly, I just wanted to see more of her body. But but honestly, the necklace the necklace around her in the original game, it felt like it just felt like it just didn't feel right that goes with her outfit. Now the hair is I modeled her hair originally after her voice actress. Plus, she looks really good with it. I like the hairstyle for Morrigan here. Because the face, how they do the faces is that they mocap the original voice actor. So I said, well, screw it, you should just give her a hairstyle too. So I modded that in, and it looks really good on her. I like it.
I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
But I would first know who you are and where you come from.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you